fully functional tactic athlete or merely a perfect all-rounder, we need to have an elite engine. Interval training allows us to sprint, recover. Hybrid or heavy conditioning allows us to still operate when moving more than just our own bodies with pushes, pulls, drags, and carries. And AMRAP drills allow us to change from one position or modality to another without slowing down and maintaining our intensity. I've spent years refining a structure that allows us to embody all of these principles in a single session. The ultimate tactical athlete conditioning session, and that's what we are going to be doing today. Section 1 of the session, guys, we are going to do a combat conditioning circuit. The CCC, I always break things into 3, and that's what I'm doing today. Basically, a couple of different sections of this. I'm effectively going to do a push, I'm going to do a pull, I'm going to do a carry, and then I'm going to do a conditioning piece. So super simple, guys. Again, when you're trying to be a good quality all-rounder, conditioning or engine or cardio work, it's not just about you and flipping PE kit and shorts and trainers. I know it's ironic because that's what I'm wearing right now. But effectively, you need to be able to move more than just your own body. So I'm going to push the sled, I'm going to pull the sled, works different parts of your legs and hips, obviously different kind of the musculature around kind of the stabilizers of the knee, etc. The pull back, you're still getting kind of bicep and back activation as well. So push there, pull back. I'm then going to carry with some 45 kilo dumbbells. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 15 calories nice and quick on the assault bike. Then I'm going to have a forced 60 to 90 second break after that. 3 rounds of that. That is a good section 1 of this particular workout, the combat conditioning circuit. It's enough chat, so let's get going. Round 1 done, feeling good with that. The push and the pull, literally about halfway back on the pull section, your quads flip and start to feel it. Quads, hips, and obviously they're involved in the carry, and they're definitely involved in the assault bike, but being able to sprint, recover, and only have kind of 10 to 15 seconds break between kind of like sprint modalities is key. Round 2, let's go. Section 2, guys, we're going to do a barbell cluster. So this is basically a push, pull, legs kind of tricep. Try and minimize the break if you can. Again, as I mentioned in the intro, this is basically developing our ability to move not only us and our own bodies, but extra resistance and to be functional and to be out of breath and to have lactic burn and still be competent in that. So I'm going to do a push exercise, which for me is going to be 15 strict shoulder press. I say strict if I do 10 strict and then 5 push. Don't flip and judge me, it's the weekend. I'm then going to do a pull exercise, which I'm just going to do some underhand pull-ups to mix it up. But I'm going to do a little bit of a hand release at the top. So for a fraction of a second, more weight is going down through one arm. And then I'm going to do some barbell lunges. So kind of like a complex, but one exercise, we'll just leave the barbell for a second. But push, pull, legs, between kind of 10 and 15 reps of each. Super short break, maybe kind of 90 seconds and then back in again. 90 seconds is not going to be a full recovery. It's just enough for you to kind of question your motivations in life before you crack straight on again. 3 rounds of this. Let's go. One of the difficult things about this particular setup is you're doing movements that require a decent amount of core stability. And basically to really properly engage your core and keep it safe and braced properly, you need to not be out of breath. So effectively you can kind of like pull everything down, pull the bottom rib down, rib cage, spine, pelvis and stuff in position. When you're out of breath and your diaphragm's expanding like that, it's quite challenging to do that. On push press, obviously, torso's flopping all over the shop. By the time you get to pull-ups, it's exactly the same. That can kind of mess with your shoulder gird a little bit. And then you get to the overhead lunge walks, and that is definitely spicy. So a big part of it is basically being in this flipping drowned state where you feel like you're getting gassed and you feel like you're getting hypoxic. But in a combat situation, in any functional fitness environment, you need to stay calm. So being able to brace and kind of stay safe in that position is absolutely key, and make sure that you don't panic and fuck your technique up. Whew. That's probably been about a minute and a half, isn't it? Round 3, let's go. Section 3, third and final section, guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 2 laps. This MCM Elite here just outside Murcia, genuinely one of my favourite gyms in Spain. It's actually got a flipping 4-lane running track around the outside. So 2 laps, which is probably total about 450, 500 metres. I'm then going to do 3 muscle-ups to kind of make sure that I can be tired but still be explosive. I'm then going to do 10 hand release press-ups or 10 hand release push-ups, which require a little bit more kind of stability in the core and the bracing in the shoulders, and then 2 more laps. And this is going to be an AMRAP. So basically there's no rest now. I just keep moving, but the goal is basically to ensure that intensity and performance level and output still stays the same, even when I'm getting fatigued. So we shall have 10 minutes, as many rounds as possible. 2 laps, 3 muscle ups, 10 hand release press ups. This is gonna be minging because it's about 4,000 fucking degrees. Let's get it done. Section 3, and therefore the entire session done. As you can tell, I'm absolutely battered after that. I think that progression of intensity basically going a little bit down as the session goes on, rest going down but volume kind of going up, I just think it works so bloody well. And by the time you get to that AMRAP, if you do stay in kind of the time bracket of about 10 minutes, I think that's a good thing. You want to get to like an hour for endurance and stuff. Obviously that stuff's relevant, but that's just not what we're doing today. We're not doing that low intensity steady state, we're doing a little bit more sprint recover, kind of lactic tolerance, that kind of thing. But enjoyed that is a weird way to put it, but I think I did. If you did enjoy this video, please do smash that like button, guys. It takes you 2 seconds. It's incredibly beneficial for the growth of my channel and the growth of my ego. Any questions on anything that we've covered today, please put it down in the comment section below. Any requests or suggestions of anything that you'd like to see in the future, please put that down in the comment section below as well. You have my word. I shall respond to you. Not giving you a time limit, but at some point between now and hell freezing over, I will. Make sure you subscribe, and as always, legends, stay strong, stay healthy, stay awesome, and I'll see you all in the next video.